What's up guys, welcome back to Chelsea Explained, and I hope you are coping somehow under these dark, depressing times being a Chelsea fan, because it's not easy. But I'm going to try to uplift you in this video with the latest Chelsea transfer news, because we might have to offload a couple of players due to us having to sell for over £103 million in the summer to not get hit by financial fair play and potentially facing a points deduction like Everton did. And we're also looking to maybe replace these guys we're going to sell with making 2 signings. So I will talk about these players, and I want you to give your thoughts in the comments down below if you would buy any of these, if you would sell any of these Chelsea players, and we can then have the discussion going down below. So before we continue any further, as usually, if you want to be a legend, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell down below so you never miss when I upload. And first of all, I just want to mention shortly that Ben Jacobs and Matlo updated us today with that Chelsea has made a lot of losses ever since they took over as Blue Co. And they have made investment in the Chelsea women's team, but Chelsea have made significant losses. And as I said, therefore, we have to offload players in the summer. We are in maybe a little bit of critical situation, because what if we can't offload these players and get that 103 million to get us over the financial fair play line, so to say? What could happen then? And you can also blame the owners for putting us in this situation. They have wasted a lot of millions on players that is not worth it, on players that we have never heard of before, on players that managers haven't picked by themselves, because we have been relying on a AI scout data system that tell us which players we are going to purchase. Yeah, I'm just getting angry talking about it, but let's have a discussion around these players and these news that is going around. This player Chelsea might look to offload is Raheem the Dream, or not the Dream Sterling, depending what you prefer to call him. But according to Sport Lens, they got strong sources and claiming that Chelsea are willing to part ways with Raheem Sterling, with an offer from Saudi Arabia being put together. Now that's going to be interesting to see if we're getting any updates which club that could be. Now, what do I think about this? Well, I think Raheem Sterling got qualities, but I think he's very inconsistent for the price and the wages we're paying him. He should be our star winger, but he hasn't lived up to the expectation ever since he joined us. He should be in the prime at the moment and lead the line. He should be the winger that makes the difference, and I think he's just way too inconsistent in the moment. So if he continues to have these performances until the end of the season and the right offer comes in, I think I would probably accept that. But I would also like to give Sterling a bit time till the end of the season and potentially turn his performances around. But he needs to deliver the end product. He needs to step up his game. And it is unfortunate. Maybe Tuchel could have got something out of him if he wasn't sacked. Maybe the situation would be different if we had brought in another manager after Tuchel that got clear ideas and could get the best out of Sterling. The second player we might looking to offload is Matteo Karella. Karella could leave at the end of the season. This is coming from Fabrizio Romano. The fullback has barely featured under Pochettino. We made a purchase for £60 million to sign him from Brighton in 2022, and he hasn't really lived up to the expectation. Karella was dubbed as elite by Bowley. Had hoped to establish himself at the Blues as a starting left back, but was immediately under pressure to hit the ground after Tuchel was sacked. Brighton's former manager Graham Potter was appointed, but Cucurella struggled to adjust to the expectation of playing for Chelsea and often deputized for Ben Chilwell in the left back spot. Despite Potter's departure, he has barely featured on the Pochettino either, and could be looking for a way out of Stamford Bridge when the summer comes. And I can understand that he might want to leave because he is not getting the game time, he hasn't settled down. But I would also like to cash in on Marco Cucurella because we paid like 60-65 million pounds for him. We overpaid because Todd Bowley was acting sporting director. But in terms of performances, it has been inconsistent there. And he can have those sort of insane defensive performances sporadically in some occasions, but he offers too little in the attack in the final third. And he's often looking to playing just sideways safe passes, not looking to go down the middle, playing those vertical passes to split the lines. And when he's entering the final third, his crosses or final ball is awful. So I can understand if we were to look to sell Marc Cucurella. Let me know what you would do here. Would you sell any of Sterling or Cucurella, or would you keep them? And the bowling clearly capital has been open by selling other players as well, as we know, in terms of Chalobah, Gallagher, Broja, because they want to offload players from the academy because that will maximize the profit in the books. But we know that they have failed to get any attraction so far. We will see if Broja getting sold now when he's out on loan. We'll see if any clubs is interested in Chalobah now when he's back from injuries. And Conor Gallagher, I can believe a couple of clubs would like him. Depends on what the price they have to pay for him. So let's get into two players Chelsea might replace Sterling and Cucurella with. And the first one is the Fulham left back Robinson. Chelsea have been looking at Robinson for the past year. The Blues want to add more depth to the fullback department. According to GMS sources, Chelsea are serious in their interest in Fulham's Robinson, dubbed as dangerous by journalist Josh Bunting. The 26-year-old has been a regular in the Marco Silva side this season, playing 94% available Premier League matches. He has contributed with 5 assists. He's an attacking fullback. And our sources indicate that Chelsea's priority heading in the summer 2024 window is going to be signing a cover left back for Ben Chilwell. The 27-year-old spent a large portion of the season on the sidelines at Stamford Bridge, with Pochettino having been short of option the left back defense. Now, I think I would accept Robinson. He has a pretty good season for Fulham. And if we're looking to sell Cucurella, Madsen will probably get sold to Dortmund as well. We need someone that can be a backup and rotate with Ben Chilwell. And we know that Ben Chilwell is injury prone as well. So even if Robinson is coming and he will be a reserve left back, he will still get plenty of game time because Chilwell needs to be rotated due to his injury prone and can't play every single game. And Chilwell hasn't really been performing to the levels we know he can, and Robinson is just continuously improving, so he has a good chance at taking Chilwell's spot as well. Here we may be going to replace Sterling with is Nico Williams, the Athletic Bilbao wonderkid left winger who is only 21 years old and having a stunning season so far in La Liga. And this is coming from Fabrizio Romano that Chelsea keep monitoring Nico Williams, as he was already on the list last summer before they signed Cole Palmer, as revealed in August. Nico has a release clause around 43 million pounds, so it's not that expensive. It is affordable. And Fabrizio also mentioning that there will be Premier League clubs interested. The race is open, and the common question now in Chelsea is that which player even wants to sign for Chelsea now when we are abysmal in the current moment. We are so chaotic. He's someone that can play on both flanks, so he will be able to play as a right and left winger. He's right-footed, so he can cut inside. He got blitzing pace. He likes to hug the touchline and then inverting into the middle. Likes to take on players. Even though he's raw, he still seems to have more end product than Mihailo Mudryk, so to say. And he has started basically every game for Athletic Bilbao this season. So he's getting experience, he's getting the regular game time, he is improving. Even though he might be a wonder kid, I would like to replace Raheem Sterling with an experienced winger, maybe an elite winger, or a winger that potentially our new manager wants. So this is what I want to come to. My conclusion is that we're going to buy players in the summer, at least get in a new elite sporting director, a new manager in place, and they get to decide what players they want to sign. I mean, what's the point in signing players that the future manager doesn't want in this team? I mean, does Pochettino, if he's going to say, does he even want Nico Williams or Robinson? Gonna have to back the manager, but these owners are only going with their own interest. They don't care whatsoever about Chelsea Football Club winning out there. They don't care about the manager. They're just gonna sign the next wonder kid and then sell them for a bigger fee later down the line. But let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Do you think we should still sign Nico Williams? Robinson, do you think we should have loaned Sterling and Karella or other players? Let me know, and I thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys, and I'll see you